Hey everybody, it's Macias here, and I'm going to walk you through this ridiculous feat with no Beskar Mando. This is the full Mandalorian feat for the Galactic Challenges. I know it's a little late. I did this earlier on my main account, and I just did it on my alt account. The relic levels and the gear levels are a little bit better on this account than my main account, but the premise is very much the same. And here we go. So what you do is you have to stagger that Django first, and you start working down the Django stacks as best you can. You call the Django to assist, and then you bring in Sabine. You have to land all 5 staggers, and then you pop all those staggers with Canderous. So you have to set up your turn order so it lines up like that, so that Canderous can pop all the staggers after Sabine lays them down. And then you're trying to kill Django here. You want them to take out Sabine like that. You want her to die, actually, so they don't get contract. You put the Beskar on the Mando, and you keep working down Django, because your goal is going to be to try and naturally kill Django, and you're going to annihilate Boba first. So you keep working, you're getting hit. I hit contract at a very favorable moment, and you can see they're putting work into the Django here, and that's very favorable for us. So, because Django's got damage immunity. Now you get your first annihilate that Boba, get him out of there. He's gonna ability block you, and he's got that execute. He's gonna mess up your day. Django, Mando, and Boba are all threatening, but the ability block on Boba is sort of what makes him the primary threat. You can't get ability blocked because then you can't really do anything, and it's just a mess. So you keep working down, and you see here for a second I try working down the Mandalorian, but really I should have just stayed on Django. Keep working Django down, because you want to get that natural kill on Django, and so you can annihilate the Mandalorian, right? So right now, I'm getting a lot of luck. They're really focusing down that Django and his damage immunity. And I'm just going to keep going after their Django whenever I get the opportunity to target them. You can see every time Mando crits, he's getting turn meter. I don't have the Zeta. If I did, then I forget if it's Bounty Hunter allies or Mandalorian allies, they'd be getting turn meter too. But I don't have that Zeta, so it's irrelevant. And now, when they all have counter up, I switch to Bosk, because you don't want anyone but Bosk to counter you, because otherwise you're going to get messed up. And now I'm focusing Bosk because he doesn't have counter up, and he's taunting. I get out Mando right before he disintegrates me, so that's fortunate. I'm able to get a second Beskar onto Django. That's very fortunate. And then you're just trying to basic that Bosk. You can't call the Django to assist because he's dazed right here. And you're just getting the basic down on Bosk, trying to survive this. See, you get turn meter every time you counter, so that's nice. And then you can disintegrate the Django, the other damage threat. And then there's not a huge threat at this point. If you get here, you're pretty much in the clear. Just keep tapping that Bosk, and once you drop the daze, you're going to get to counter again. You get your disintegrate, you're going to be able to disintegrate that Bosk. You have so many stacks now that you're starting to be pretty tough. And then boom, disintegrate on Bosk, and then you can disintegrate the Grief. And now that's one way to do it. That's how I did it in this video. Another way to do it is it requires a little more RNG, but you can restart until Bosk basics. Usually he'll basic Sabine if she's one of the lower characters. And that makes it even easier, because then you can focus down Django and kill him naturally if you have your own Django Zeta, and that gets you a bit of a head start. But that's pretty much what it is. That's how it goes. And I hope this is helpful. Cheers, everyone.